better way to put it.
You said, what's the difference between us and mainstream Christianity? Good question. So we believe that the Bible is written to a specific group of people,
Okay.
the Israelites, right? And so the Israelites are God's chosen people, and Christ, the Most High God, sent His Son Christ to die only for the children of Israel. Only.
Okay. Yeah.
Like He's not the God. He didn't die and shed His blood for the entire world. According to the Bible, He only died for the children of Israel.
Okay.
And
how
then,
would you define a child of Israel, though?
how do we define who the children of Israel are? Okay, we would identify them by the signs. Can you give me Deuteronomy 28 and identify the children of Israel? Okay.
What do you want?
Deuteronomy, the signs. There for signs.
Got you. This is Deuteronomy 28 and 46.
Right.
Okay. And they shall be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder.
Talking about the curses. Matter of fact, the curses of that God put on the children of Israel. Give me just give me 15. Start at 15, Baba Shah.
It's Deuteronomy 28 and verse 15.
But
it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
If you won't listen, if we don't listen to the Lord,
to observe to do all His commandments and His statutes,
right,
which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee.
All the curses are going to come on the Israelites if they don't listen
and overtake thee.
You want
to continue to the rest?
Yeah, you can get 16.
This is verse 16.
He said, so all of the next verses are going to be curses are going to happen to the Israelites if they didn't listen to God. Come on.
Okay. Cursed shall I be in the city.
Cursed, you're going to be in the city.
And cursed shall I be in the field.
And you're going to be cursed in the field. Now, what people do you know that were cursed in the fields? So-called African. I mean, that's everybody know that, right? Yeah. We were cursed in the sugar cane, cotton, tobacco fields, right? We cursed in a job field. We the last hired, the first fired, right? And we were cursed in the city. Okay. You know, I know I see a couple of European-looking people that are sleeping on the streets, but if you go to any city in America, the so-called black man by large are the ones that are sleeping on the streets. They're bugged out of their minds. They're poor. I mean, if you look at the what is it? The
systemic oppression.
Yeah, systemic oppression has happened to us. Even what is it called? The finances of a black household and the finances of a white household, right? It's like the gap is like crazy. Take it easy, French. Be safe. It's stupid. You know what I mean? Yeah. So we're cursed in the city and cursed in the field. Keep on going.
All right. Cursed shall be the fruit of thy body, and the fruit of thy land, and the increase of thy kind, and the flocks of thy sheep.
So and that's Native American curse. But give me the one it says that there's gonna be a sign.
And this is verse 46. And they shall be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder, and upon thy seed forever.
So these curses are going to be on the Israelites for a sign, meaning to identify them, and for a wonder. People are going to say, "Damn, how did they get in that situation?" And on our people forever, meaning forever, meaning until Christ comes, until Christ redeems us, right? Yeah. So,
48. Therefore thou shalt serve thy enemies with the Lord shall sin against thee.
We're going to serve who?
Thou shalt serve thy enemies, which the Lord shall sin against thee.
Right.
In hunger, in thirst, and in nakedness, and in want of all things.
Anything that we want, we're going to have to serve our enemies for them. So if we want this poster board, it's probably $1. We got to go to our enemy to get it. If we want something to drink, we got to go to our enemy to get it. If we want a pair of socks, they're going to have to go to their enemy to get it.
And he should put a yoke of iron upon thy neck.
A yoke of what?
A yoke of iron upon thy neck. Until he have destroyed thee.
Until he destroyed us. They had this on us until they said, "Oh, we ain't got to put the yoke on them no more. They ain't going nowhere. Okay. They're going to do what I tell them to do."
Okay.
Yeah,
I got a question for you. So, like for me, I'm obviously melanin deficient, correct?
Right.
I'm a white man. However, I grew up in like a lot of these same ways that y'all are talking about, right? Like, I honestly didn't even know that I knew, but it wasn't really a present issue because I was really the only white guy around growing up, right? I grew up in Durham, North Carolina, if you're aware of where that is. And I was in college because I had to work my ass off to get valedictorian, but then I dropped out because I felt I fell down the wrong path, right? And now I'm sitting here, I'm working at Publix, for $16 an hour, making people subs who walk in and I don't watch 3 ladies walk in and yell at me because I wrapped their sandwich on today wearing a Burberry sweatshirt.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, that's kind of
wow.
it's kind of crazy. But
like, so my question about that is, I know that wasn't a question, that was more of a statement. How do y'all describe something like that as somebody who my ancestors necessarily weren't, like, they were a part of the problem, not just, you know what I'm
Numbers
saying?
1 and 18. Let me that's a good question. You brought up your ancestors. Who do you descend from on your daddy's side?
On my dad's side,
what country?
It's Irish, and then my mom, like, I am half Hispanic. My mom is from Uruguay, which is right outside of Argentina.
Yeah. Okay, so let's check. Let's see what the Bible says. Check this out. Because any answer we're gonna give you, we're gonna give it from the Bible.
It's just Numbers 1 and 18.
Uh huh.
And they assembled all the congregation together on the first day of the second month.
Right.
And they declared their pedigree.
Do you know what a pedigree is?
Like, like what you got going on, like your resume almost.
Your bloodline.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Your lineage. Yeah, where you come. They declared their pedigrees
After their families.
Uh huh.
By the house of their fathers.
You know their mothers.
By the house of their fathers.
By your father, whatever since your father has a seed, a man that carries a seed.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever your daddy is, that's what you are. Okay. Wherever your daddy come from, that's where you. I mean, you know what I mean? That's what you are.
Yeah.
Right. And so that's the thing about the Bible, is that it's talking about a lineage, a bloodline, a seed line, right? And it is what it is. So I would say, if you are a so-called European, right, a real Caucasian, the Bible calls you an Edomite, then and you're having hard times, it just means that you got bad luck. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
that's all it means, because your bad luck is your bad luck is probably great luck to a certain Israelites. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because hey, a lot of us didn't have an opportunity to go to college and to be in a household where, you know, we could study enough to become valedictorian. Some of us did, because some of us just come out the mud. You understand?
Yeah,
and in both ways. You know what I mean? I would say sometimes, you know what I mean, y'all come out the mud too. But it's not necessarily about a skin color. It's about a seed line and a bloodline.
Okay.
You know, some of us, you know, we had no choice. We had no choice. Some of us, you know, we grow up in a household where it's only one mama, and she's on drugs, daddy gone. You know what I mean? And you ain't got nothing to eat. You don't know what's going on. You ain't got time to study. We got it bad, man. And we the only people that came over here against our will. Yeah. We're actually still held against our will. We can't go nowhere. They say.
So, do you guys know about redlining districts?
Yeah,
bro.
That's wicked.
Yeah, bro. That shit's
wicked. That's wicked.
I can't even move within certain cities to this day.
Right.
To this day.
That's wicked. That's wicked, ain't it? And why is that? Why would they do us? What's the hatred between? Give me Ezekiel 25. Is it 35? The perpetual hatred. Why do you think that is? Why us? What did we do? Like, before, everybody know we came over here on a slave ship, right? What did we do before them slave ships came? What did we do to get treated like this? Like, did we bomb America in a long time ago, and they just like, oh, we got y'all now?
Nah.
Right. What happened?
Bro, based off of what you told me earlier about the curses of Israel, it's y'all are the descendants of those people who were bound to be cursed.
Right. We broke the commandments of our God. Our God gave us laws and said, if you break them, I'm gonna send you. You're gonna have to serve your enemy. Right? Check this out. Is perpetual hatred 35? Is it Ezekiel 35?
That's the one where you talked about the residue of the heat.
Kind of 25. Matter of fact, hold on. Yeah, I think it's in Ezekiel 25. I believe. Let me see. Yeah, it's all right. 1 and 4. Hold on. 25 and 14. Oh, pardon. It's not. It's Ezekiel 35 and 5. 35 and 5. Yeah. This is why.
It's Ezekiel 35 and 5.
Right.
Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred.
Salakia, start at 1. Just give me 1. Verse 1.
Verse 1. This is 35 and 1. Moreover, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir.
Mount Seir is Edom, or the Edomites. Remember, I told you come from Edom.
Yeah.
He said prophecy unto Mount to the Edomites,
and prophesy against it.
Now drop down to 5.
Verse 5. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and have shed the blood of the children of Israel.
Because they had a perpetual, meaning an ongoing hatred, and they shed the blood of the children of Israel, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans.
by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity.
In the time of our calamity, when we was filled with sin, they said, "Oh, we're gonna take advantage of that, and we're gonna destroy you." Right? Verse 6.
It's just a little bit more of that.
Come on, keep on.
In the time was their iniquity had an end.
In the time where our iniquity had an end. Yeah, we was messed up, and the Lord had us, you know what I mean, in a situation, but they took full advantage of it, right?
Okay.
Therefore, as I live, saith the Lord, I will prepare thee unto blood.
He said he gonna prepare the Edomites unto blood,
and the blood shall pursue thee,
and blood gonna chase him.
If thou has not hated blood.
Stop. How you like steak?
Hell yeah.
How you like it?
Medium rare.
Medium rare, right?
Yeah.
You like blood, don't you? Come on. Since what? Since
thou has not hated blood.
Since you don't hate blood,
even blood shall pursue thee.
Blood gonna pursue you. Give me Exodus 33 and 35. I think it is. Is that it? I mean, it might not be it. But you know what I mean? The one thing about a black man, you know, most black men, they like they steak well done. Most of us. You know what I mean? That's because we're Israelites. The Lord told us we can't eat blood. Blood defileth the land. That wasn't it. Oh, but it's still a good one. 35 and 33.
35 and 33.
I think, or is it 33 and 35? He that stealeth the man.
Yeah, Exodus 20.
That's Exodus 20.
Yeah, that's Exodus 20.
So if someone obviously who's not a part of these 12 tribes, like as a descendant, if someone were to be like, hell yeah, I agree with that, right? Like I agree wholeheartedly with what y'all are saying and want to come into that fold, how does that happen?
Can you give me Zechariah 12? You had something? Zechariah 12 and 8.
I got 21 and 16.
Go ahead. Yeah, that's
Exodus 21 and 16. He that stealeth a man.
Say it again.
He that stealeth a man.
Whoever steal a man.
And selleth him.
And sells him.
Or if he be found in his hand.
When Christ come, we're going to be found in the hand of the so-called white man in America, South America, and all these other nations.
He should surely be put to death.
What's going to happen to him?
He should surely be put to death.
He's going to be put to death. Now, that's the judgment of the Lord. That's in the law. If a man steals somebody and he get caught, he gotta die.
He gotta go.
He gotta go. And the so-called white man stole us. If we were sold, so the Africans gotta die. The so-called white man gotta die. But it's gonna be a remnant of the Africans, a remnant of the so-called white man that's gonna be left alive. But let's see what's gonna happen to him. Hold up.
This is Zechariah. Yeah, this is Zechariah 5 and 8.
5 and 8?
Is that what you said?
No, 12 and 8. I think it's 12. It's all good. I believe it's 12 and 8. And you got something, Isaiah 14 and 2 or something like that? Okay. 14 and 1, I mean.
This is the one.
Laid hold of the skirt of him that had the Jew. That ain't it? Oh, Slacky. Yeah, Zechariah lay hold of a skirt of him that is a Jew. I thought it was 12 and 8. Zechariah 12 and he said 12 and 7. 12 and 7. It's Salakia. Oh, my bad. No, it's Zechariah 8, is it? Where is it? Yeah, 8 and 23. Salakia. I'm back. Zechariah 8 and 23.
This is Zechariah 8 and 23. Thus said the Lord of hosts, in those days it shall come to pass.
In those days, in the future, it's going to come to pass
that 10 men shall take hold of all languages of the nations.
10 men out of every nation, out of every bloodline, are going to take hold.
Even shall take hold of the skirt of him that is a Jew.
They're going to take hold of the skirt of him that is a Jew. Now, according to the Bible, the Jews are the so-called Negroes, the West Indians, people from the Bahamas, etc., and the Haitians. Those are the Jews, right? The Bible says that 10 men out of every nation going to take hold of the skirt, meaning the fringe. Let me see your fringe. Where your fringe? Going to take hold of the skirt of him that is a Jew, right? Okay. And what they going to say?
Okay. We will go with you, for we have heard that God is with you.
God is with you, right? Okay. 10 men, they're going to take hold. They're going to say, hey, man, take us with you. Okay. We know we heard God is with you. After the Lord comes back, we're going to be destroying. I ain't going to go into all of that, man. But the main thing is everybody going to want to be down with the Jews. Everybody is, because the Lord is going to be with us. And if you're not with us, there is no salvation. Okay. The only salvation is going to be with us. What is that, a light to the Gentile? What you guys?
I was going to bring out that one when you said about what is it for you. We go to Isaiah 14 and start at 21. Okay. It says, prepare slaughter for his children for the iniquity of their father.
Right.
Okay.
That they do not rise, nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities.
Right. Okay. So the children of the people that did that to us, they got to pay for what their daddies did. Now, I can't give you a pass to come and go, but if the Lord do spare you, you're going to have to get down with a Jew. Okay. You're going to have to, I would say, you know, like you said, if you're, you would like to, matter of fact, give me a, give me a, what, Jeremiah, what is that? Look up the dust.
Oh, so to look up the dust of the field?
Yeah.
Isaiah.
Was that Isaiah 40? Shoot. 49? Okay. 49 and 23. Salakia. Yeah. So this is the main thing. If you want to, because are you sorry for what your forefathers did? What they did? Okay, we're gonna show you. Check this out. Now this is thus saith the Lord. Now this is not us. This is what the Lord said.
Cheers. Let's go. This is Isaiah 49 and 23. And kings shall be thy nursing fathers.
King, all of the kings, Joe Biden, all Trump, all of them, the kings of all of these nations, the presidents, they're going to be our nursing fathers.
And their queens, thou nursing mothers.
And their queens are going to be nursing mothers, like the mammies. They had our mamas breastfeeding y'all babies and all of that, right?
They shall bow down to thee.
They're going to bow down to thee, right? Y'all are going to have to bow down to us.
With their face towards the earth.
With your face toward the earth. Now, if you are truly sorry, you will bow down to us with your face towards the earth. Okay. You ready? Come on. Hold on. We got you.
And lick up the dust of thy feet.
And lick up the dust. I mean, kiss the boot.
And thou shalt know that I am the Lord.
Right.
Thou shalt not be ashamed that wait for me.
That thou shalt not be ashamed that wait for you. So that's a humble spirit you got there, bro. That's a humble spirit. So I would say, if I were you, I would try to keep the commandments of God the best I can and pray. You might even pray, but I would keep the commandments of the Lord and let them know how sorry you are. So whenever you see brothers like us, whenever you see Israelites, you know, let them know, hey, y'all are God's chosen people, right? And it could go well with you. It could go well with you. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's what I would say. What's your name again? Micah? You got a biblical name. You know what I mean? I would say keep the commandments of God best you can and show the Lord that you truly are sorry. Right?
I appreciate you, man.
All right, no sweat. Cool. Yeah. Nice to meet you, Michael. Nice to meet you. Yeah, be safe. All right, like